Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to make counter in React. So first I'm going to show you the final output, and then we will discuss the question, basically question like what are the limit to make that counter, or the functionalities which we have to implement to that for the counter. And just then I will do the code manually on VS Code and explaining the code line by line. Then we will run the code. Then I will run the code and check whether the uh, code is 100 whether the code is 100% correct or not, matching all the requirement, or yes, matching all the requirement uh, to the question, basically. Yes, so let's go. So at first I will show you the final output. So this is the final output, like when I click this increment, then the count should increase by one, and when I click this decrement button, then the count should decrease by one. And reset means reset the count to its initial state. Okay, so let's go. So now the question is basically, I have to make a counter where there should like three buttons. There should three button. First for increment, second for decrement, and third for reset. So what happens when I click increment button, then the count should increase by one, and when I click decrement button, then the number should decrease, but there is a catch. Like it shouldn't, the count shouldn't decrease below zero. So yeah, and when I click reset button, then the counter value of count should set to its initial value. So let's go. So now I'm going to open my VS Code and going to make one folder. So yeah, npm create. Wait. Project name, I'm going to give it project name counter one framework React variant JavaScript. So the dependencies are found here. Now, code default function app. So, okay. So now I'm going to make component where I am going to make a counter code. So component uh, com.json here. So I have to import React and import use get for default function uh, count. So now, as you can see, I've imported hook useState. So basically, what is useState? So useState uh, is a kind of special function which is used in React to manage the state of, uh, like I will show you with an example. Like here, const count set count. The initial value of this count is 0. So here the count is a state. Okay, we are changing the state of a count through a function set count, which is a set count. Okay, and the initial value of this count is 0. So let's go now. I am going to make a increment function. Okay. So let's go increment func. Okay. So function three. Okay. Here I have to in increment function I have to increase the count with or by one digit. Okay. By one. I'm going to increase the increment by one as per the requirement of the question. So let's go that count plus one. Okay. The second is decrement function. So function decrement. Here there's a limit. Like the count shouldn't go below zero. So here I have to check the condition if the count is equal to zero. Okay, if the count is equal to zero, then the set count should set the count to zero itself only. Okay, because if the count is already on zero, if the count is already zero, and then we decrease it, then it will go below zero, that is minus one, and uh, we are not we are not going to do that because our question says that the count shouldn't go below zero. So let's go. So here, which we have to check the condition, like if count is already equal to zero, then the set count sets the value to zero always, and else condition set count should do normal work like decrease the value by one. And the last function is the reset function. Reset function. So instead, yes, set count to zero. So let's go. Return. Right. going to going to make I'm going to make three buttons here, one for increment, second for decrement, and third for reset. So the first button on click increment. Okay, INC 1 2 3 3. Okay, so second is decrement, and third is reset. The third is reset. Reset. Format document. Let's go. Now I'm going to import this count.jsx code in app.jsx. Okay, so let's go import count. Okay, now check. As you can see, if so, when I click the increment button, it should increase by one. Decrement button is to decrease by one, but the catch is that it shouldn't go below zero. So let's check. Yes, as you can see, it is not going below zero. And reset button. So yes, I think this is 100% working. So let's go. So thank you if you are watching till end. So thank you for